win Munster here in Kerry 2 years ago. It's been a bad championship for them. Barely got over Waterford, struggled against Tipperary, in difficulty against Kerry, and Kerry have got a goal, and it is scored by Paul Gainey. It's come in the 64th minute. Gainey's got a goal and 4. This high ball coming in here, consternation at the back by Cork, who've never looked secure, and Gainey was on the prowl, and the ace predator gets a favourable knock in and pushes it past the goalkeeper and gets his 7th ever championship goal. It's 119 to 10 points.
Yeah, but you have to credit Gainey with wonderful anticipation that time. He knew immediately when the ball was in flight what Donaghy was going.
22 points to 10 behind. We got one back.
Yeah, just go.
Bit more shooting practice for Donaghy. Kerrigan goes short. They're going to try and work something. Oh, they work a point. Needed a goal. Needed a couple of goals.
That again today from Kerry.
Well, it's what you expect, Martin. You've no business playing at this level unless you are that ruthless and that determined. Donaghy O'Connor's got 4 points. He's got another one. Mostly frees, all bar one. But he will always play his part for Pader Healy. Pader, who was a selector when Cork won the All-Ireland back in 2010. Long time ago now at this stage. That's a great catch. That's Jack Barry, the new up-and-coming midfield star of Kerry football. In here as far as Killian Young's done so much for the team and for the county over the years. A mesmerising run through the heart of the Cork midfield. On it goes towards James O'Donoghue. Oh, it's not, it's Barry John Keane this time. O'Donoghue's gone. Jerry John Keane's in. Same style. His new marker is Stephen Cronin. This is out as far as Stephen O'Brien as well. He started the second half in such whirlwind fashion. He's got a 3rd point now. Timely reminder to the team management of what he's able to do, which is strike with great accuracy and make it 121 to 13 points.
Certainly he's thrown down a marker today. The cameo he's had throughout the second half, he's been very good. His accuracy is commendable, but his work rate also. I've seen him a number of times tracking back into his own defence, and he's certainly given him and Fitzmaurice something to think about.
Cork come again. When the public address announced just a moment ago that there were going to be 10 extra minutes, you could almost hear the Kerry fans saying yippee. You could almost hear the Cork fans saying, oh God, no. Once more they go forward, and this time it's Darren O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, back out it comes here. Jonathan Lyne was involved. Darren O'Sullivan back out towards Paul Murphy, up into the air but lacking direction. And then a goal after 64 minutes scored by Paul Gainey. Cork come back, and even then they can't find the back of the net through Luke Connolly. Over the bar instead.
Oh, that was a
goal was gaping.
An absolute gift, Spurn, that time. Lovely play for Donaghy O'Connor. Knew exactly what to do. Got the high ball. A little bit like what happened with Donaghy earlier on in the game, or that when he set up the Kerry goal. But that time there was a complete lack of composure on the part of Connolly.
It's a 10-point lead right now for Kerry. Will it be a 10-point victory? Stephen O'Brien trying to inflict further punishment. Back down again here. Gainey picking it up, tormenting his marker, giving it off to Darren O'Sullivan, trying to steal it inside the right-hand post. Unable to steer it in there, however.
Well, I suppose the match as a contest finished an age ago, to be honest about it, Ger. Maybe the couple of goal chances that Cork had, created for themselves had they been eventually finished.
He got one in, but hit the side netting instead. Darren O'Sullivan does well, keeps it away from his man. Tomas Clancy after him, Maguire after him as well. They've got one goal already. They'll be quite content with a point, and that will have to do.
Yeah, they
did, and now they're finishing properly as well. Totally in command of this match, which is now 70 seconds from its conclusion. Barry John Keane. Nicely down. Shane Enright He's only once scored in the championship. That goes off a post. He's got a second point in his championship career.
And as you say, a bit of a collector's item, that yours. Seldom you see him up in the other half of the field. He'll be happy with that.
The margin is 12 points. Thoroughly satisfying victory for Kerry. Chance for them to move on.
Yeah, and the move on with menace, actually, with purpose into the All-Ireland series. They've thrown down a marker today, and they show they really mean business.
Well, they should realise they're going to hit tougher challenges than this one in the road ahead. Quarter-final beckons for them. Mark Collins back towards Owen Cadigan, carried on by Michael Hurley. Disjointed performance, really. Pushing the back there by Paul Murphy. Free kick might just shave a point off the winning margin. Won't do anything else. Donegal O'Connor with 4 points already. So we've played the 10 minutes. Another one for Donegal O'Connor. The final whistle sounds, and Kerry have won here. Very points. Kerry Munster champions for the 79th time.
We just can't seem to get going like that today. If we got the goal, a couple of the goal chances that we got, particularly the second half, like, you know, that might just spur us on a bit more. But look, a small thing can turn, as we all know, and look, there's a lot of work to be done if we want to get up to the likes of the Kerrys and the Dublins in football.
Now you are back where you want to be in Croke Park, and you go there as league champions and Munster champions, so good times for Kerry.
Well, yeah, but all that's in the past now straight away. You know, we're looking forward to an All-Ireland quarter-final, and our side of the draw this year, there's a lot of big guns in the qualifiers, and they'll be coming through with a bit of momentum, having one game. So that'll be a seriously tough game, whoever we get in the quarter-final. But it's the only place to be, and we're really looking forward to getting back up to Croke Park now for sure.
Yeah, well, Tomas Eamon's not getting carried away there. By the way, good to see there's Fionn, who got that bad knock in the game, and Fionn Fitzgerald well enough to go and collect the trophy with Johnny Buckley afterwards, which was good news. Tomas, Kerry supporters were thrilled with the performance, thought they were very... What did you make of it?
For me, Des, today basically was boys against men. It was a brilliant performance by Kerry, but I don't think Eamon Fitzmaurice will be reading too much into it. I was expecting a lot more out of Cork. You know, Kerry played simple, fast, slick football. They were very sharp. Their forward unit were very sharp. They dominated midfield, and they were let do what they wanted, which is probably what Eamon didn't want. You know, if you're going up to Dublin and if you're travelling away, you want to be tested. I suppose our forwards were brilliant today, you know, and Donoghue and Gainey, I was looking at the two of them in 11 championship games. They've kicked 785 between them.
Oh my God.
And 558 from play. So
785 in 11 games?
In 11 championship games that they've been on the field together. So if you keep them playing the way they are, and the good thing I liked about it was every time they got a ball, the head was up and they moved it quickly. There was no dilly-dallying, there was no going across the field. It was slick football. Okay. It was a joy to watch.
We'll look at that in a moment. What about Cork? They'll have a few weeks to regroup, but they will be playing a team who has momentum from the qualifiers. Like, they're on the same side as Mayo, Donegal, that side, Meath, Clare.
Yeah, it's difficult. As many times over the years have we seen a provincial loser go out of the next phase because they will come against a team that has a bit of momentum. But for me, Cork are just a bit of a conundrum, really. They're actually difficult to analyse. You don't really know what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing themselves at times, to be honest with you. They're very reliant on a running game. You know, they try and charge down the middle, and they cause Kerry problems with that, as we'll see later. But if you go back to Cork in 2015, they were in the National League final. Yes, Dublin gave them a trimming, and Dublin were at the height of their powers, but they ran Kerry close 2 years ago. Brian Cupwood was pushed out after that, and since then their championship record says they've beaten Limerick and Longford in qualifiers, and they've been relegated in the league. So they're on a downward curve. There's something not right down there. They don't have the same quality as Kerry. They don't have the same quality players. I know they've won 21 championships, and I know you probably think there's more in them, and you know, but they don't have, like, Kerry are at a different level compared to Cork. They're always going to win that game today, but I think it's a huge mountain to climb.
Okay, let's look at that Kerry on a different level then. Tomas made reference to the their forwards and how smoothly they moved.
The forwards days today were just absolutely blistering. This was in the first couple of minutes, and just the offloads, the hand, getting the hand in, Paul Geaney to Michael Geaney, and the ball is straight over the bar. Their slick movement, their movement inside, the three lads inside was just fantastic. Right from the off, they play with great width. They pull the Cork defence all over the place. You see a great score here from James O'Donoghue. Great composed play as well. Quick, as you see, quick hands. They don't give the Cork players an opportunity to get a hand on them. They're always moving. They're always playing with a head up. It's a hand pass, 1-2, ball inside, and a great injection of pace by O'Donoghue. And his mojo was back, and an absolute fantastic score. Again here, Kevin McCarthy, who had a good game for an inexperienced player. O'Donoghue knows he's in trouble. He's surrounded by 3 men, gets it out. Look at this, Donaghy, simple 1-2, sucks in the Cork defenders, back over the bar. Very simple, composed scores. Second half again, great.